I want to tell you something right away.
Okay.
The selfie phenomenon. I have nothing against you and me hugging and you and me holding hands, but please make sure that everybody knows nothing below your neck.
No selfies below the neck.
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm really worried about that.
You are?
Yes.
Why? Because you think
it's not necessary, and it's. I'm old-fashioned and a square. You know, I talk about those.
You're not
things.
a square because you're
a square. Who would call you that?
I call myself a square, but please make sure selfie from whatever word you want to use. It's fine when you show a picture above the neck.
Okay.
Dr. Ruth says so.
Okay,
it is interesting, Michaela, the way, I mean, you look at some of the selfies that are out there, and I mean, you know, everybody takes them now.
Yeah.
It is, the ubiquitousness of it is kind of starting.
Yeah, and it's interesting because in culture we've already seen, you know, self-portrait, it's extension of self-portraits, and we've always been fascinated with ourselves, but now these smartphones give, you know, you don't have to be Cindy Sherman or Lyle Ashton Harris to, you know, take a picture of yourself, but it kind of escalates this idea of look at me, here I am, look what I'm doing. It's the
amount of self-obsession with it is sort of.
It is like the crack for the egomaniac. Like you get to do endless pictures of yourself.
You're the star of your own movie. You're documenting.
That's right,
Michaela. Look, what we see these days is young people with their texting. They're holding hands.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Okay. They're holding hands. They walk down the street, and they don't even talk to each other. We are going to have a big problem about people not being able to have a conversation.
I totally agree with you on this. And the example I have is if I'm at a bar, somebody will ask to take a picture with me. And like if it's late at night, I'll sometimes say, you know what? Normally I'm like, fine, let's do it. If it's late at night, I'm like, you know what? How about if we just have a real conversation? Because if we do that, I'm going to end up doing this a lot. They have no interest in actually having a human conversation.
So then they let you go?
There's this look of disappointment. No, and they're just like,